Watch how to make this 3D applique design on the cone with this good design. So we have two patterns, the bigger one and the smaller one. I cut it in curve depending on what you want. Then I place it on a already laminated organza. Though I was supposed to use organdy because I realized that after laminating it with crinoline mesh Emi gum, it was having a kind of squeezy effect, though maybe because it was too soft. But I advise you to use organdy. So after marking this out, I cut out the pattern. As you can see, the pencil line. Make sure you cut this smoothly. Or some people use sodium iron, but if you have laminated your fabric well, you don't need sodium iron. It's going to give you a smooth edge. So after cutting the big one, I proceeded to cutting the smaller pattern, as you can see me doing in the video. And after cutting this, I trim out the upper x-axis, and I am going to bring the wool gum now. I prefer using wool gum. You can use B6000 or B7000. Then you put the wool gum around the edge so that the sheen can stay on it. Don't make the wool gum too much so that it will not stain your pattern. So after doing this, I will proceed to put in the cup sheen on the first one, because the first one would have enough breeze on it. So you don't add your cup sheen immediately you put your gum. You leave it for a little time, especially when you are using wool gum. So while doing this, I place it on it and I use my second hand to put pressure. So I had to drop it down so that it can relax very well, and I think placing it on the table will make it better. You use a one hand to drag the cup sheen while you use the second hand to give it pressure on your pattern. So while you are close by, measure and cut it out. Then this is what you have, and you repeat the same thing to the other small one. And after doing that, this is what we have. You can see while you place it on it, it's giving us the shape we want already. So you just make as much as you can, and you can use it to make any design you want. You can place it together like this to form a rose or anyone. But right here we are placing it on a cone, and this is the cone I have down. If you can't make this cone, I have a tutorial on this cone. I've posted it here to give the structure. Then I have plugged my candle gum to gum it out. I gum the smaller parts on the bigger one, and I do it to the remaining ones. So after doing this, it's just to be attaching it to the cone, and you make it relax. Then you take the other one and you repeat the same thing like you can see in the video, and that is how you are going to do it from the beginning to the end of the cone, and you are going to see a lovely look. And guys, that is how I made the cone. And if you find this video helpful, kindly like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Damsey Fashion, and follow for more fashion tips. Bye.